What's up, everyone? Wanted to give everybody a quick sound test of these two Kubota generators. One's a GL7000, which has the Z42 twin cylinder diesel water cooled, and the GL14000, which has the D902 three cylinder. Both of these are 3600 RPM generators, and everybody thinks they're really loud. They do make kind of a higher pitch whine, but I can tell you both of these generators are extremely quiet. We're getting ready to do a test on them. I'm gonna let them both run individually and also let them run simultaneously, so you guys can kind of tell the difference. I can tell you the GL14000 is so quiet, it's way quieter than anything from Onan. Like if you guys are familiar with an Onan DKD series with the three cylinder, or the more modern version, I forget the model number, but they both use a Kubota three cylinder diesel. Let me tell you, these things are super quiet. Now, the GL7000 is my previous unit. I'm actually trading it in today at Crystal Tractor in Deland. I'm gonna leave a link down below for the salesman's name. His name's Joe Sigmeister. And if you guys need anything and you're in the Florida area, especially Central Florida, give him a shout. He's very well versed in these generators. There's 3 models here available. What's not pictured right now is the GL11000. But he's able to get you hooked up with one, and really good Kubota financing and the Kubota K-TAC insurance if you guys want it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go with the sound test. All right, forgive me and the unsteadiness here, but we gotta come down here, turn it on. We're gonna glow plug it. We're in sunny South Florida in the summertime, so it probably really doesn't need that, but we're gonna do it anyway. Now, I will tell you that these generators sound loud with the microphone on the phone, but if you heard it in person, it's way quieter. It's very surprising how quiet they are. Both models here, GL7 and the GL14000. But that's the GL7000 there. Now we're going to go over and we're going to start the GL14. Both are very smooth. There's no vibration out of that twin cylinder diesel generator there. I mean, it is super smooth, super quiet. Picks up a heavy load. I had a 3.5 ton air conditioner central unit at my home, and it would run that along with every light, fan, refrigerator, TV in my house. It would even pick up the hot water heater on top of that, but I knew that was kind of pushing it, so I probably wouldn't go that far. If you don't mind load shedding, this is a great little unit. It's extremely efficient, and one of the things with generators, the bigger you go, the more fuel you're going to burn. If you're after more efficiency, just enough to get by, say after a hurricane when fuel is scarce, the 7000 might actually be worth a look. If you're one of those that can store a lot of fuel for hard times, or you're able to, you got a big workshop or whatnot, and maybe have a house with 2 central air conditioners, or you just want to be able to run everything in your smaller home with just a single central air conditioner, the GL14000 might be the unit for you. But we're going to go ahead and do a sound test on this one now. This does have some creature comforts here. You get a little bit of a display. Give me just a second, we'll get going and we'll talk. So, this generator here, forgive the flickering in the background, that doesn't actually do that, this is the way LEDs work. But I can tell you what's nice about this is you're going to get your voltage, you're going to get your amperage, you're going to get your frequency, and also how much available output you have. And it'll also show you how much output you can on each leg. You can also regulate here, you can turn your voltage up or down. And then your amp meter for each leg. So you also, and it's going to shut down as a safety. So when this is opened, this actually shuts down because there's actually live plugs there if you want to hardwire the unit into your home. But this has to be closed in order for it to run. You also get a 50 amp twist lock plug, and you get two 115 volt outlets there. I believe they are 20 amps a piece. But let's go ahead and crank both of them up now and let them run side by side so you guys can hear them. Oop, didn't get it closed good enough. Gotta lock it. If you don't lock that, it won't crank back up. That's a safety feature. Guess we gotta turn it off and back on. This generator here is super quiet. I mean, quieter than any 1800 RPM Onan you'll see. Now, it may be a little bit more noisy than an Onan quiet out of a newer modern RV, but let me tell you, this thing definitely won't be aggravating the neighbors, especially if there's any space between you and them. Back over here. I can definitely tell you the 7000's just a little bit noisier. That GL14000 is quiet, man. A lot of insulation inside that box. So, one other thing I wanted to mention too is these generators are all both marketed under different brand names as well. The GL7 and 11 kW are also marketed by Yamaha in certain parts of the world. I don't think they market them in the United States, but I know they do in Canada, so you guys might have seen these with Yamaha labels on them. The box is just slightly different. And this one right here is actually a Shindawa, and it's kind of a joint venture between them and Kubota. So both of these are single phase only, just so you know. They're meant for like home backup, you know, anything you need, 120, 240, no three phase on these. But anyhow, guys, if you guys are interested, you can give Joe Sigmeister a call. I'll have a link with his contact info in the description. He's located at Crystal Tractor of Deland. They are now a Kubota engine dealer, which your dealer needs to be a Kubota engine dealer in order to be able to sell the generators. All right, guys, have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it informative. Have a good one.